What's up, world? It's your boy Carlito with the cannon. It's about that time. It's NFL playoff time. And I'm going to give you some of my expert picks. And yeah, I'm rocking my Falcons gear even though they're not in the playoffs because I'm not a bandwagon fan. I'm a real fan. But let's get into these picks and then we'll go from there. First game is Arizona versus LA Rams. I believe the LA Rams are going to beat them and beat them good, just off the fact that Arizona's locker room is looking like Grady Hospital because they have so many players injured. They got about 12 players out, so just off the injuries alone, I think they won't have enough to be able to compete with LA. So I'm taking the Rams by 7. Next game on the list is going to be a complete massacre, which is Kansas City versus Pittsburgh. We talking about the Legion of Zoom versus the old man Ben Roethlisberger, and they're just not going to have the speed on the field to be able to compete. So I'm taking Kansas City in a total slaughter by 14 plus. And that's all I got to say about that one. But shout out to Ben Roethlisberger. You had a great long career. I wish you the best in the future. The next game is Dallas over the 49ers. I want this to be a good game. These teams have had a rivalry since I was a little kid, so I'm hoping it's a good game. But if I had to pick one, I would have to go with the team that I feel like is the strongest, which would be the Dallas Cowboys. I believe Zeke is going to be able to run all over the 49ers defense. I believe that nobody on the 49ers can guard CeeDee Lamb. He's going to have a good game, so I'm going to take Dallas over the 49ers by 7. The next game is going to be the Bills versus the Patriots. This should be a good game. They played each other twice before, and they were great games. That second game, Buffalo did not punt the ball the whole game, which lets me know that the offense is ready for whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Buffalo over the Patriots. I just think that Josh Allen is, at this point, a better quarterback than Mac Jones. Mac Jones being a rookie, he's trying to establish himself. But I think Josh Allen has an edge in the quarterback position. So I'm going to take Buffalo over New England in that one by 3. The next game is Cincinnati and the Raiders. The Raiders played a great game against the Chargers. One of the greatest football games I've seen in a while. So they snuck in the playoffs. Cincinnati is fire hot. Jackpot Joey Burrow is the man. He's definitely established himself. Is establishing himself as being the next best thing in the NFL. So I'm going to take the Bengals because they have arguably the best receiver in football in Jamar Chase right now. If you don't believe me, go look at the numbers. But I'm thinking Cincinnati is not only going to win this series, but I got them going deep in the playoffs. And now for my my upset expert pick, I'm taking Philly over Tampa Bay. I just believe that Philly is hungry. Brady struggles with NFC East teams. He lost twice in the Super Bowl to the Giants, which is NFC East team. The way to beat Brady is you got to keep the ball out of his hands, and Philly is, if not number one, but one of the top 3 rushing teams in the league. So if they can keep the ball out of Brady's hands, and I think they have a pretty good chance of winning. So I'm going to take Philly in a close one by 3 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So those are my picks. Those are all the games that's going on this weekend. Comment. Let me know if I'm crazy. Like, subscribe, and let's talk about it. So I can't wait to see these games. I'll do a follow-up video on what happened in those games, and then I'll produce my picks for the second round. So you guys be safe out there. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. And let's get ready for the playoffs, baby. Carlito out.